back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Check. The mic. Check. 45 the mic. Hey, let's get off the field. Young lady. The field, D. Watch the safety creep.
A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Watch the red 80. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home.
On 2nd down, this is Cannon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. To throw is Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Check 6-6. Pull it high.
A first down throw. Darnold on the screen. This is Cannon. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run on first down with Cannon. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
Tighten up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Darnold into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down, Freeman. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a third down.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, 61 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that doesn't
And the ball is knocked out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
We taking wins home. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Red 80. Check it back.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check, crunch.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Kill.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back, they like to run that play there and try and run over people.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Falcons 7, Jets 0.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
Ready? Check 45 to Mike.
Hey, Delta.
Let's get the ball.
They'll run it right side with Cannon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
It's 4th down.
Lady. 45. Check my
You draw corkers.
45.
On 4th down, Darnold. And that's caught by Smith. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Red 80.
80 weapon.
Here we go, D.
Darnold from the red zone now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
You got it.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Red 80. 45 to the mic. I'm going to run you over.
61, matchbox lights.
On 2nd down, it's Cannon. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons' defense yet again drops him behind the line.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 20-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Let's get it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready, back 25. 21. Hey, South. Protein spill.
On 3rd down, it's Freeman. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Mike, 53.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Quinnen Williams just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Check. 57 to Mike.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. He's going to air one out. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Coach, shoot. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
On first down, Darnold to the goal line, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This fielded at the 2. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Ready, blue 80. Back 25.
53, smart.
We ain't giving up nothing. All right, 25 tonight.
They find some open field here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 39 yards there, a big one.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They run. Devontae Freeman. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
3, 218, chop. Let him go.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Ready, back 25.
Mike, number 53. Mike.
Check.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now it's Freeman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Hey, 59, ready. 21.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Jets 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check, 59. I got you. Hello, lady. He's coming. We got double up.
Now on 2nd and 13. Darnold. Complete. Smith has it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you. Now, lady. Watch out.
Here's Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Under 10. Watch the ship. Hey.
Greystone, travel.
Man, 80.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell. 61 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Now the try here for the extra point. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Let's put that team on the clock.
Hey, box truck.
Check.
The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. And it's complete, right back to Ridley. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
General West.
They'll start on the ground with Cannon. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch the 5 at the 30-yard line.
Young lady. Hey, lady. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Darnold gets it to his running back, Cannon. And he loses the football the 2nd time. And the Falcons grab it. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Guys. Hey, Zoo.
57's the Mike.
Hey, that's what I do.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
You want to win that?
Now Ryan. That's complete. Hooper. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Freeman. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Ready? You ready?
57's Mike.
We own it. Ready to go.
Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage. And